about 3.5 years ago, we took every flicker shot that we could have, find any kind of fan shot that somebody had taken, and we just started from the very beginning and tried to say, now how would we build this better? What would we do, to make it better? Well, the original one had a 350 engine, went to an automatic transmission. The shaft went all the way to the front, to the pod, with a V drive that ran it all the way back through the engine, or through the passenger compartment, all the way to the back wall, and then it has a carrier bearing there, and then a short shaft. So there were 3 shafts mounted backwards. The engine was about this high. So I thought, man, why don't you do an inline? And that's what we did. So originally I was going to use my LS1 engine, which would have been better because it wouldn't have been so massive. But I really like the massive look of this, and I figure during the process it was going to be originally like a sand car,
Yeah, the sand drag car.
But the more I got into it, the more I realized, the way the front end is set up and the heaviness of the rear end, this is not a sand car, and it just became more and more like a show car. So it's going to be like a trailer queen basically, So even though I got this big massive engine, and now I've got the Cadillac engine, 500 cubic inch engine.
Way bigger.
That's been rebuilt. And then I've got a turbo 400 transmission rebuilt and beefed up. Then the tail shaft on it comes right to the end here, where the carrier bearing would go.
Okay.
But now that acts as a carrier bearing just for a short shaft there.
So you eliminated
two of them.
Two
They had a
of them.
V drive. And I also made it now so you can actually put 4 passengers in it.
I seen that too.
Yeah, so that was kind of important for me.
I thought this was the answer. I thought this was going to come up was you were going to say that in the military, what you want to do is you want to protect the motor in the middle of the military vehicle so they can't.
That's a good one too.
That's a symbol. You know what I'm saying? I mean, they could be shooting at you out in the outside.
As long as your motor's running.
And the motor's still running because it's being protected in the middle of the car.
Yeah. No,
that's what I got to,
Well, what I really try to do on this though is mostly try to improve the handling as much as possible. But we realized.
Wait in the middle. I don't know what the hell.
I think.
Drove this out.
No.
Oh my God.
We're just got wired it, and I had really gotten myself all bummed out and everything. But I had a drop dead date of April 15th when I thought I could get it done.